Right, good people, good people. So, as I mentioned, I would wanted to go ahead and go over how to contact Meta support team. Now, this will be on your, I guess, laptop or PC, as opposed to the first video that I made, where you could contact them over the phone, and that's using the Meta Business Suite app. So this will just pretty much be going and using. Actually, there's two ways you could go about it. So there's two web pages. Well, I guess essentially one. So it's one web page, and then the second would be through the Meta the Business Suite online. So I guess technically two. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop into it. Before I do, um, a brief disclaimer: when it comes to going about this, um, one, it depends on if we're looking for results and how soon those results can come about, any resolution or any resolve. It's entirely up to the Meta support team and how complex that issue is, right? So if you're dealing with anything as far as restricted monetization, anything with your ad accounts, if your page is taken down, or you got to merge pages and all those other things which are typically listed in the common issues, that depends solely on how complex the issue is, and that complexity is then shifted over to the actual what am I trying to say? The actual the agents, or the people that's a part of the Meta Pro team. Okay. So let me go ahead and just pull up the page real quick here. So what I'm doing, and I am currently at the business.facebook.com. Now this is essentially the Meta Business Suite. Okay. And just kind of looking over some things here. If you aren't familiar with this, I don't want to go too much in detail with it, and on your end, of course, it would be blurred out because I got some information I don't necessarily want to show you guys. But if you aren't familiar with this page, this is what this is the website, the desktop version of the app that you guys should have available, that we used in the first video. Okay. All right. So just real quick, hopping into everything. At the bottom left hand corner, there should be a I guess a question mark. So search settings help. So you want to go ahead and click on that question mark help button, and then a pop up will come about. It'll be help, give feedback, go to business manager. Let's select the help button. Okay, so what'll typically happen is that there'll be a bar that will populate on the right of that page. Okay, now again, not going too much into detail in regards to the page, but typically if you're working with any other cases or issues, it'll populate and show, and it'll say like your support cases. So anything that you might have completed, if any details or actions that will need to come about it, it'll have available over here. But what we're trying to do is just go ahead and contact support. Okay. So for me in particular, because I'm currently working with them, I'm going to go ahead and create a new case. And on your end, it should say contact support. And if I'm able to pull up a screenshot of that from a different page, or a different account that I have, I'll try to get that done. All right. So once you click on that, and depending on what you have going on, it'll either have create a new case. If something is currently in motion, it'll be create a new case. If it's not, then it should have contact support, I believe, should be available. So once that is selected, there should be something that will populate. It would say select issue type. You can go to creator issue or advertiser issue. Always go to advertiser issue. What will happen is, and I'm just going to click on it. Typically what will happen is it'll send you over to some articles, which right now it's not even, well, let's see here. So if you selecting creator issue, go to other issues, you're selecting a page. Let's just select the page. right? And nothing populates. So either depending on what this what's going on behind the scenes, it'll either give you some articles as a resource to kind of help you out, or it'll give you nothing at all. So nothing is populating for me at all. So we're gonna go back. I'm gonna go ahead and create a new case again, and again on your end it may say contact support. You will click on that button, and going back to select an issue type, you would of course want to select advertiser issue. Why is it that way? I can't really say, but again, setting the tone and expectations with the meta support team, they may or may not on their end set an expectation and let you know that they're from the advertising team. So they may or may not do, but that's just like when you call into T-Mobile or anywhere, Comcast, there may or may not be an agent that could really help you. Some people just aren't equipped with the know-how to get things done, and that's just what it is. And that much is true for the meta support team. So on my end, some things have come up in regards to issues. So it'll say, what issue are you having? It says we detected 2 issues that may need support. Now these are issues, and again, if you may or may not have used this in the past or currently, but it'll bring up unresolved issues that you deal with either your business account or your profile, or some business page that you may have. On my end, it's saying 2 things that you wouldn't be able to see, but then it gives me an option to select it's something else. Now, while this is for more of an advanced route, because I've done this before, this could be, if anything, a way for you to look into what'll happen if you need to contact them again after you've already reached out. So I think in both, in any way, you can learn this route as well. So we're going to go ahead and select it's something else on my end that would be different for you. And if I could bring up those screenshots, I would definitely try to get that done, so you could see how it would look from a standpoint of someone that's never utilized this before when contacting the meta support team. All right. So what will happen is once you select that option to kind of continue through, it'll say what issue are you having. So it'll say I've been blocked from using a feature, add a promotion, rejected, create or edit publish content. So you can kind of see what it's saying. My go-to when it comes to it now, in regards to the particular issue that you're having, you could select those options. When it comes to me, like I said in the first video, I'm trying to speak to somebody, so I'm trying to get to them. I'm not trying to take any other routes. I'm trying to look to get to somebody, that way I can get this knocked out and get this resolved as soon as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and go to other issues, select that, and then it'll take you to the asset, which would be either a business account that you have, your particular page, your ad account, even your Instagram account could be utilized in this as well. But the asset that I'm going to be choosing is one of the Facebook pages that I do in fact have. So I'm going to go ahead and select one here. All right, what'll come up is then after selecting the other issues, selecting the asset, then it'll provide an option to select an issue. So search for something or select an issue. All right, so my go-to again, and you could kind of see the drop down of what they have available. They got disabled or restricted asset, restricted monetization, report bullying. Now you can go about selecting it, those particular options, but again, I'm trying to get to somebody ASAP. I'm trying to get this done. So what's worked for me in the past, I'll continue to go ahead and do. So I'm going to go ahead and select page taken down. Okay, and we're just letting this come up here. Now, with most of anything, it'll provide Get Help, which is a resource or some sort of article that'll let you know why your page might have been taken down. Okay. So you can go ahead and scroll down. If at that point it's nothing in there, because it might in fact be something that you could use from that information. Again, I'm just simply trying to get to somebody. So I'm going to go ahead and try to skip ahead, and I'm going to hit contact support. All right. So as you can see here, what will happen is once you go through those steps, it'll provide you an option. Now, again, this may be different for different accounts. I can't speak for everybody else's account. So, on one of my other pages, sometimes it gives me an option to chat. Sometimes it'll give me an option to email. Now, nobody wants to email. Now, I will say that the MetaPro team has in fact reached out via email and then eventually gave me a call. We use WebEx because they use WebEx in regards to when they say like video conferences and things like that, or they'll simply call you. And that's why if you go down here, it'll show the uh, the email address that you will put in. You can attach files, record screen, phone number, and then of course you want to be as detailed as possible when it comes to the message that's available here. So it says, tell us more about what's going on. Break it down, break it down. Now, to most people, you might be like, oh, my page was taken down. My monetization is restricted. Break everything down, and you want to provide proof. One thing that I've learned by contacting and speaking with the Meta support team is that you want to make sure when it comes to screenshots and any files that it's showing everything, so that you want to do like the full window that you have, capture all of that, screenshots, every page. You can go through the page status, go to your professional dashboard, and any relative information that you need to provide to them, you will want to get that done. That's going to help everybody. All right. So again, going through all those steps, you put in that information, and then you would hit start chat. Once you hit start chat, what will happen is that there will be an email that not an email, but there will be a chat from your personal account that will populate. At that point, it'll provide you such as a resource or some sort of article that kind of looks like this, and then it'll say something in regards to has your issue been resolved. At that point, you will want to hit no. Once you hit no, then there will be a small message, and it'll pretty much say that they'll get an agent on the line to chat with you. And at that point, someone will come up within about those, I would say, 3 to 5 minutes, and then they'll, introduce themselves, and then that's at that point, that's when you guys will start communicating and talking and kind of going through those necessary steps to get everything resolved. So that's really it. Again, my point in doing this and kind of skipping a line, I guess I'm saying skip the line, but you're not necessarily skipping the line. But what I'm trying to do is get straight to it. Like, I'm not trying to read no articles. I want to talk to somebody. I want to speak to a human. I don't want no AI, no machine, anything telling me anything. I want to talk to somebody. So that's how you get it done. You got the first video that kind of breaks down everything in regards to the app. So that's the Business Suite app that you can download from the Google Play Store or the App Store. You got iPhone. So it's real simple. I highly recommend the Business Suite app because it'll show you your payouts. You got you can schedule posts and things like that. So it's dope in that way. I believe also you can connect your Instagram, so you can kind of do some things with that and cross post. So yeah, that's it for me. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer those questions that you may have or any concerns, and try to get it done that way. If you have any ideas for another video that you have questions about with Facebook, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll definitely try to get that done for you guys. I'm here as a resource. Again, I'm not trying to do any classes, no webinars or anything like that. I'm not here to make money by giving you guys game. Now on the end of just trying to get money from YouTube, that's something else. But as far as you guys, I'm just simply trying to give you some free game, because it's taken me so long to gather this knowledge, and kind of hitting my head so many times, and then people don't want to help you. So I want to help you guys because this is important. Facebook is a social media platform that can pay really good money, and I think without my next video, I'll kind of get into that and show you how to realistically make some money with Facebook, right? Whether it be for the Facebook performance bonus, um, well, the ads on the reels is dead. That's dead. You don't make any money from that, or in stream ads, and kind of break that down in a way to where you guys can consume it, not to where it's just this. I'm just reading things off, like the articles or the help section over here, just really letting you guys know, what's going on with the reel. But leave some comments, share, like the video, subscribe. I got a lot of more videos that I'm prepared to do for you guys. Just let me know, how I can help you out with any information in regards to Facebook. All right, well, peace, you guys, and thanks for watching.